Oh yeah, so we were talking the other day. Me and Steve were talking the other day about how the Game Academy closed, and I
Yeah.
gave him what I knew about it. Like you were telling me that it's because J Mart sucks at business.
Well, no, it's not just him. I'm not gonna put all the blame on him. It's just everyone involved in the business sucked at business. It's like I was explaining this to my mom the other day because like my sister does like this horseback riding thing, and there was this like barn that closed down because they just had terrible customer service and drove everyone away. And like sort of certain like a lot of restaurants are closing down right now too because the pandemic or whatever. I was trying to say like there's certain like businesses like the restaurant industry, the horse barn industry, and like the trading card industry where it's like smart people don't open those kind of businesses because if they were smart and good at business, they would just open a business that is actually just like has more potential to make a profit. You know what I'm saying? Because
Exactly.
like the vast majority of restaurants just make virtually no money, which is why like a lot of people that run restaurants don't really know how to run a business. Because like if they were smart, they wouldn't open a restaurant.
Yeah.
There are exceptions, of course. I mean, there's some restaurants that are run exceptionally well.
Taco Bell. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, Chick-fil-A is actually a good example. Did you know that it's literally harder to open a Chick-fil-A franchise than it is to get into Harvard?
What?
Yeah, they only accept like 2% of applicants or something. Like they don't just let anyone open a Chick-fil-A. Like they want to make sure that like you know your shit.
And that you're a good Christian man.
No, well, I mean, you don't have to be
That's
Christian, but like they want to make sure that you're like a known figure in your community. Like that you do like you're just out and about, people know who you are.
yeah. A lot of like the Chick-fil-A near me, I actually found out makes $1.5 million a year. Revenue, not profit, but
Sure, sure.
also, they probably make,
That
20% of
actually
that
doesn't sound like a lot.
million and a half. I mean,
Yeah.
it's in a fairly like
All
they told me
right,
it's
we're
one of
on
their
break.
lower traffic stores, but they're still decently profitable.
All right, I'm getting pizza. I'll be right. So yeah, I was just gonna say like with regards to the Game Academy, like they would just do shit like just because they felt like it. Like just be like, oh, we're opening up a store in Orlando, and I'd be like, I don't know if like that's the best decision. They're like, yeah, yeah, but we feel like it.
Well, I thought
We just want to say fuck cool stuff. We just want to open up a store there just to like show them what's up. Even better example is like when oh, I got seated out at my cash table. I guess I missed like too many, or like I missed too many rotations, so they like made me leave the table.
yeah, that happens. Hmm.
All right, I'll put myself on a waiting list here. But anyways, I was gonna say like a better example is when Game Academy decided to like buy Duelist Grounds. By the way, this story exemplifies why I'd be a terrible salesman, but that's not really the point of the story. I was like, "Hey, Duelist Grounds wants to sell themselves. You interested in buying it?" They're like, "Fuck yeah, where do we sign?" And I'm just like, "Hold on, let's talk about the pros and cons of doing this. Let's maybe renegotiate the asking price. Let's figure out what the long term business strategy is." And they're like, "Fuck no, Alan, we just want to buy it." I'm like, "Okay." You know what I mean? Like I wasn't trying to like talk them into a sale. I was trying to do the opposite. I'm like, "Well, let's make sure you make the best decision here."
Oh my
It'd
God.
be like if you're like running like a Toyota dealership. Someone just comes in, they're like, "I want to buy a Supra," which is like probably the most expensive car you could buy from Toyota right now.
Yes, yes, yes.
And the car salesman's like, "Well, let's rethink this here. Maybe a Corolla would be a better fit for you." You know what I mean? Like that person get fired.
No, they wouldn't actually. That person would actually probably make the sale more likely than the guy who says, "Hey, I want a Supra." I'll explain why later, but
But I mean, if they
that's
literally come in there, already know what car they want to buy.
oh, yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Like a guy walks into your dealership and is like, "I want to buy a Supra," and you say, "Hold on, maybe this is a better fit for you. I'm not sure if it's in your best interest to get a
Yeah,
Supra."
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yes, yes, yes. In that case, yes, probably. I thought you meant like they said I think I want I don't know what I thought you said, but it yes, you're right. They wouldn't get fired, but it wouldn't be great either. fucker is 3-betting. God damn it! I have to fold my 7s on my tournament table now. It's annoying, but it's fine. I am at.
And then of course they gave me shit for like not immediately, but like a few months later, like, Alan, why'd you tell us to buy Duelist Grounds? This is such a shitty decision. And I'm like, bitch, I didn't tell you to buy Duelist Grounds. I told you that you should think about the pros and cons of doing so and come up with a long-term business plan. And you motherfuckers didn't want to do that.